Hello, welcome back to me looking through my Beano collection. We've so far got through all of this, and we still got to get through all of this. So let's start from where I left off. Issue 3320, so exactly the next issue, dated March 11th, 2006. And again, it's pretty much a standard, well, with the exception of this big long Bash Street story, again by Kev F, I believe, and then it will continue into the next issue apparently. And yeah, oh cool. Look at that Beano collection there. I wonder whether it's as big as ours. I'm not sure. I wonder if he still reads and collects Beanos himself. Anyway, another advert for Beano special. Advert for the Dandy. Damn Dandy. We don't like the Dandy here, do we, guys? If we do, oh, okay. Advert for the Dandy Easter special, and it was all brilliant. Really is. Now, yeah. Yeah, and there's some stuff that you could buy online at the time. You should go on to the Beano website. You can buy some interesting stuff on there. And then this issue 3323, April 1st, 2006 to 80p. And there's a great new story inside, the Big Brad Wolf, which I think, if I'm not much mistaken, to Bash Street Kids, I'm not much mistaken. Am I mistaken? Where is it? There. It's a new character, probably. I'm not sure. And there we go. Yeah. Now, a while ago I said about Kev F illustrating my favourite Beano story. Well, this is the Beano. It's issue 3335, dated the 24th of June 2006. As you can guess, it is celebrating Queen Elizabeth II's birthday. I think it was her 80th birthday. And once again, Dennis gets on the back cover. And as we open up, we have this At Her Majesty's Pleasure. It's a Beano All-Star Adventure, illustrated by Kev F. And it's just absolutely fantastic. It lasts for most of the comic, very few. And I was mentioned a while ago about, here's an obvious reference to General Jumbo. Goody goody two shoes, Jumbo wouldn't have the nerve, he says. And they're all basically fighting for an invitation to the Queen's birthday party, and the MPs were a bit worried when the Queen invited the whole of the Beano. So they said, well, actually, you can only have one. And they're fighting for that one. And they all, by the end of it, end up at Her Majesty's Pleasure in the Tower of London. Yeah, but yeah, calling all ministers, children's party at the palace on the 25th of June. Now, I don't know whether you saw this. I didn't see much of it, but what I did see was pretty cool. Basically, they got loads of children's characters appearing in a play at the children's party at Palace, and I believe Dennis Menace was one of them, along with Harry Potter, Tracy Beaker, and many other stars. It was pretty cool. And of course, an Ash and Nipper story tells their tale of meeting the Queen's corgis. Billy Wears and then that's cool. If anyone's a train fan, there's a Beano Express. I know I am. And a Derek the Sheep story. Pretty basic line doing, but still pretty cool. Derek the Sheep is. Anyway, so that is a good one. Now you're probably wondering the free gift. And like I mentioned before, we have some aeroplanes here, and the free gift, if I'm not much mistaken, was this yellow aircraft. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty certain that this yellow aircraft came from this. It's pretty battered, I've played with it a bit, it's pretty cool, I reckon. It can be launched. I'm not going to launch it, I'm not going to fly it, it's pretty delicate because I've played with it quite a bit as a child. But that is a nice aircraft, and that's a brilliant comic. Bit shorter probably than most of the issues, but it's still a pretty cool comic. I'm not sure, but I reckon that is probably going to be more viable than that one probably, but then again I could be wrong. Anyway, the next comic will never get anywhere at this rate. Right, we're going into the next year. It's December 30th, 2006, issue 3361. At this point I think I sort of had stopped reading the Beano on a regular basis, but I still bought it occasionally. Little. Cool. One thing that you will notice is there's a new look Beano Club logo and whatever, and we've got the editor doing it. I will come back to that soon. Beano 2006 awards. Dennis wins from Mankiest Bedroom Award. Yes. Next issue. Oh, yeah. This issue is 85 pence. But look, on the next issue they make. We have it's named 3368. February 17th, 2007. On the next issue we have, oh wow, still only 85 pence. If we go back just under a year, it's still 80 pence. So they're boasting about it, but there's not much to boast about. So anyway, the first issue we have of 2007, and the Ofsted Inspector, which it's quite interesting because I'm not quite sure, but I think at the time that this was out, our school was having an Ofsted inspection. So a freebie frenzy, giving away loads of stuff. That's cool. Editor's still in charge of that. Dennis and Minnie in a special story all to themselves, where they get a new style, designed by some leading fashion designers. That's cool. And look, advertising will be no Max issue number 1. Comic was released special. Dodger the Dodger, standard, every terrible. I don't think they're called Basford ever back. Pretty standard as far as the Beano's been for a while. And then here we have it, advertised as UK's #1 comic, which is quite odd because it's still 85 pence. This is issue 3398, December 15th, 2007. But it says that it's the UK's #1 comic. But if we look at the Dandy from 2010, it says it's Britain's #1 comic. So what, are we supposed to think that this is the #1 comic in England, Wales and Scotland, but if you were to take Ireland into account, this is the #1 comic? Who knows? Who knows, indeed. Anyway, yeah, pretty standard comic. Nash's News Bites has now moved to the front, and we've got sort of a contents page. We have an advert, CBC Chronicles, and like I said, I quite like this because it's in a comic strip format, and that is awesome. At this point in time, though, it was still Dandy Extreme for Dandy. The giveaway is now called Gimme Gimme. Lots of cool stuff there, isn't there? Over to you, Dave, letting us draw our own comics now. Basically, they don't need to pay an artist for a page. And now, oh, it's Fran doing the Beano Club. She's called Fran, apparently. Fran. And Pirates of the Caribbean is now in it. Eddie Fear's still in it. Look, Beano and Max are now having a Horrible History special. Pretty cool. Now the next one is an interesting one because this was in a promotional pack which I bought for an airport. It came with this, a fun-sized Beano and a Beano Max. It's known 3407. You can see that by this time it's had a whole complete overhaul. Everything's changed completely. It's all different. Well, not all different, but you know. Riot Squad are in it. They're full page. Just like on the Beano inside covers, you could spend a while picking out all the fun here. Ball Boy C, he has a blue shirt now, well, rather than a red shirt. Actually, he's had this for a while. I don't think we've picked up on it yet. Gimme Gimme. Fans still there. And well, we've done a B4 12 singled out. Anyway, we'll do the not sure what day that was, but anyway, we'll end that part here and we'll do the next Christmas special.